How you guys doing? This is Sinister Mel, aka Satanist Mel. It's just my second tag, and my brother Grizmo. We decided to make our own tutorial because there's a lot of people out there that make tutorials and they're not very helpful, or they are in some ways and different others. So we just tried to do as much detail as possible. We actually just uploaded our first montage. Just search iNastyGibbs, which is my account, and you will be able to find it. So here we go. Here I was doing a kind of like a G-shot with the wrong technique. It was too slow, and I jump around a lot, but I do try to show you the right technique. Right there, kind of just got lucky on it. We tend to dick around a lot in this video. I try to edit out as much of it as possible. Some of it's just plain old funny. That right there is a correct G-shot. Later on, if not coming up soon, I go to slow motion to show you how it actually should look, and I will explain that later. You gotta bear with me because I'm narrating this and I don't know which ones come up next because I just got done editing this. So here's the jump shot. Now what you do is you push your right trigger and A, or your fire button and your jump button at the same time. Now as you can see, that took me like 5 shots just there. It's not very accurate. It looks kind of nice, so I mean I'd recommend kind of barrel stuffing, as bad as this sounds, I know. But if you're going to go for a nice montage to show off, to do that, I would recommend barrel stuff or pray and hope you get lucky. And let's see here. I gotta see the kill cam. Probably double Y. Nope, that's the pan. What you do is you just move your camera across your target. Once you've located them, you make sure you keep your camera moving, and as soon as your crosshairs are in the center, you fire, and then keep your camera moving as it goes by them. Yep, that's the main target right there. Just wanted to show you guys that. You gotta aim for the head. Yeah, that thing right there. Anyways, if you guys need to see some of the clips over, rewind it. This is a crouch shot. What you gotta do is you fire and you crouch at the same time. It only took me 2 shots. It's fairly accurate. It doesn't look all that special, but it works most of the time. Again, me and my brother have the attention spans of about 5-year-olds, so bear with me on this. This is a double Y. My brother makes it work. I don't like it. Basically, all you do is you button mash Y twice. As soon as you hit it the second time, you gotta fire. I don't use it in my montages, but he makes it look good, and he insisted on 360 no-scoping me right there. It's pretty nice. I'll put it in slow-mo for you. This actually wasn't staged, believe it or not. The 360 is Grizmo, my brother. His trademark. What you do is you 360, and once you acquire your target after the 360, you just put your crosshairs over them while moving your camera, fire, and keep moving your camera throughout. It's more a feel you got to get used to. I really can't do it that much. My brother hits it like it's his job, so it's one of those things you either like it or you don't. Here is a crouch shot slash strafe shot. What you do is you move, and as soon as you move, like you stop moving, you have to move a certain way and fire at the same time. I learned that from Maniac Chicken. Here's a prone shot. Same idea. Maniac Chicken actually has a tutorial on those shots, which may explain it a little bit better than I do. Here's a jump shot. I'll put it in slow-mo for you. What you do is you acquire your target, you center them, you run you jump off an object, so you get a little bit more height than a jump. You got to aim above him, which you should pay attention to right about here. I'm actually aiming over him, and just before you hit the ground, you fire. And here's a little bit more of a long-range jump shot to show you it's actually fairly accurate. We experienced some technical difficulties right there, so we had to kind of try to pick up the next spot. My brother's showing a prone shot here. All you do is you go prone, and as you're in the process of going prone, you fire. It's fairly accurate. That's more of a dodgy technique. If you know somebody's going to be coming after you, you can, you know, prone shot behind a car, hop off the side, basically an evasive maneuver. It works out fairly well. Here's a G shot with the proper technique. What you got to do, you move in any direction, and as soon as your crosshairs stop is when you fire. A lot of people don't really explain this very well, and it took me a long time to learn. If it's easier for you to think of it as soon as your player stops moving, you fire, that works, but they have to be in the center of your crosshairs or else it will not work. It's actually a glitch in the engine of the game. When you do the combination of the crosshairs in the center, and as they stop, the bullet will fly center every time. I recommend a tape with a dot on it for your TV to help you center. That seemed to work most of the time. My brother now is showing just, I don't even know what to call it. Basically, you just pull your aiming trigger, you know, look down your sights and fire at the same time. The reason why we put that in there, it's not recommended. I see a lot of people try and do this in pub matches, and it really doesn't work. It took him 7 shots right there, 6 or 7, and it's god awful. You know, you can hit it every once in a while, but most of the time it just doesn't work. Here's a knife G shot. It's basically the same concept as a G shot. Not as accurate because it's kind of hard to get used to, but you just use the knife to set your crosshairs away, I guess you can call it, and then you wait for them to come back down. I find this kind of hard because your crosshairs actually disappear, and then you have to understand, like, you have to realize that they're coming back and center them at the same time. That technique's just, you know, panning over the person. Again, keep your camera moving. Once they're in the center, fire, and keep your camera moving. I've seen a lot of people do that very long range and consistently. I have a couple shots like that in my montage, but I don't really like it. This here is just a sprint shot. It's nice for people who like to go out and attack. Same idea as a G shot. Here's just a 360 jump no scope. My brother's a show off, and that's his trademark. 360s out of anything and everything. This one is a 360 quick scope. I had to slow this down about 4 times. He's ridiculous. In our first montage, he actually had one of these across the map on Crossfire, believe it or not. Good luck on that one. I can't explain it to you. He does it like it's his job, so. Here's a double wide tap quick scope. We're doing this to show you if you double wide tap before you quick scope, it actually speeds it up a lot. My brother's talking shit right here, so I'd hit him with a G shot without steady aim. And it actually works, the double wide tap on the quick scope with a normal sniper scope works the same. There I'd show you how fast you normally scope, and then the shot that I hit is a double wide tap quick scope. Here's the most extreme technique of all. As you can see, he impales me in the back with his butt, or with the end of his rifle, and then fires and makes a clean getaway. This is known as the barrel stuff. Flawless technique. Well, that's our tutorial, and rate, comment, and subscribe.